I thought I would film a quick video about the cake decorating supplies from the Dollar Tree.
Counter cooking. No kitchen, no problem.
So this is a homemade cake, and when it arrived here, it had just plain white icing. I think it's a 7-minute icing, and it had the happy birthday plaque on it, and a little bit of the icing came off on the plastic that the cake was transported in. So I thought what I would do is I would decorate it with some of the cake decorating supplies from the Dollar Tree. This is how it came out. I think it looks so cute. And I just wanted to go over the various items that they sell at the Dollar Tree for decorating cakes and just let you know what I thought of them. So they sell two different types of decorating icing. They sell this Twinkle frosting gel tube. They had these in pink, blue, and white. I bought the pink and I bought the blue. And then they also have these Voila, I think that's how you say it, decorating icing, and I bought these in purple, yellow, red, and green. And these are in the party section, and then these were in the food section. And they also had this set of 6 nozzles in the food section with the Twinkle frosting tubes, and these are Twinkle nozzles, and it's 6 different nozzles. You definitely want to get the nozzles if you get the Twinkle gel tubes. It says it's a ruffle nozzle, a weave nozzle, a shell nozzle, a round nozzle, a star nozzle, and a petal nozzle. And I used almost all of these nozzles. So with regards to this pink frosting gel tube, I felt like this frosting was way too liquidy and it was not holding its shape. I tried to use it on the cake, but then I ended up taking it off because it was kind of flowing, and I didn't want it to do that. It was kind of like drooping also. So I wasn't really happy with the pink. And this is kind of like a semi-transparent pink. It wasn't more of an opaque pink. So this is the yellow icing, and this worked fairly well for the flowers that I put along the sides of this cake. And I am by no means a good cake decorator at all. I can't even tell you the last time I decorated a cake. But as far as this holding its shape, on a scale of like 1 not holding its shape and 10 holding its shape beautifully, this was probably like, I don't know, maybe like a 6 or 7. It did hold its shape a bit, so you can kind of see they look like flowers, so it wasn't that bad. The green icing was beautiful. It was a really nice texture. I feel like I really got little leaves out of it, and it wasn't too runny, it wasn't too thick, so the green was really nice. The red decorating icing was super runny. It did not hold its shape at all on this cake. They're just like red blobs because it was too liquidy. It did not hold its shape. So this was a very big disappointment. The blue frosting gel tube from Twinkle, this worked really well. I ended up like piping a garland around the cake just because this worked so well. It really held its shape. It didn't run. It didn't droop. So this was really nice. And then we have the purple decorating icing, and this was another one that did not hold any shape at all. I just have purple blobs on this cake, and I used the shell tip on this one, and yeah, no, this one was just way too liquidy. So the purple was a big disappointment, the red was a big disappointment, and the pink was a very big disappointment. So these 3 colors, not really happy with. The blue, the green, and the yellow I was much happier with, even though the blue and the green are better than the yellow, but that's what it is. Now, the other thing I should mention is that the Twinkle nozzles, they fit the Twinkle tubes. They do not fit these Voila tubes. However, I was able to use them just by holding them on. So I was able to put them on the tube, and by holding them in place, because they almost fit, like they're not a very bad fit, they almost fit, but they don't fit. Like you can't screw them on. But if you hold them on, you can squeeze through it and actually make the shapes, which is how I made pretty much everything on the cake other than the blue. And they fit perfectly on these twinkle tubes. Now, when I was in the store and when I looked at these, I mean, these are pretty much the same exact, they're the same exact size, which is why I thought the nozzles that I bought would fit both of them. I was like, oh, okay, there's just two different brands here. They're exactly the same size. The nozzles should fit both. The nozzles do not fit both. I don't know if the Dollar Tree sells nozzles that fit these, because I had already had these in my cart. So here's the green icing. I still have the tip on it, and you can see that it fits, but it doesn't screw in. But it fits enough that if you hold it with one hand and then squeeze with the other hand, you can actually use it. But if you buy these, you might want to look for nozzles that fit these better. Now, I also added some sprinkles, and these are the Bakersfield Rainbow Sprinkles. What I don't like about these sprinkles is, can you see how large they are? These sprinkles are really large sprinkles, so it's a little goofy looking with regards to that, but otherwise they do add some festive color. So yeah, so that's all of the cake decorating supplies that I bought at Dollar Tree, and that's how I use them on this cake. So this is a homemade chocolate cake with a 7-minute icing on top, and then these are the Dollar Tree decorations.